At the cross, something remarkable happens. Jesus looks at John and says, "Behold your mother." Now, in first century Judaism, a widowed mother would be cared for by her biological sons. If Mary had other sons, entrusting her to John would have been unthinkable. This strongly suggests that Jesus was her only son. But then you might ask, who are the brothers of Jesus discussed in Scripture? Here's the key. In ancient Jewish usage, the word for brother didn't always mean a biological sibling. It could mean a cousin, a close relative, or even just members of the same household. In the Hebrew and Aramaic languages, which had limited vocabulary compared to Greek, the word for brother could encompass a range of familial relationships. Scripture often uses it broadly, so these references don't contradict Mary's lifelong virginity. And there's another detail most people overlook: Mary's own question at the Annunciation in the Gospel of Luke. She says, "How can this be, since I am a virgin?" Now, she's already betrothed to Joseph. Normally, you'd assume, well, I guess I'm betrothed to Joseph, so God's just going to give us children right away. But her question shows that she did not intend to have marital relations. It indicates that she most likely had a vow of celibacy. In Jewish law, particularly as seen in Numbers 30, a husband could nullify the vows made by his wife. Joseph's acceptance reflects his respect for her unique calling and their mutual dedication to God's will. This wasn't confusion, it was intentional. And then something even more beautiful happens. Go back to the foot of the cross and John. John represents all of Christ's disciples. By entrusting Mary to John, Jesus makes her the mother of every believer. John was known as the beloved disciple, and he symbolizes every follower of Christ through his close relationship with Jesus, his presence at the crucifixion, and his role in the early church. As a model disciple, John embodies the faith and commitment expected of all believers. By entrusting Mary to John, Jesus extends her spiritual motherhood to all who follow him, inviting every disciple into a loving relationship with both Christ and his mother. This act underscores Mary's role as the mother of the church, guiding believers closer to her son. Mary doesn't compete with Jesus. She points to him. She opens the way. She shows us what it means to say yes to God. The more we understand her, the more clearly we see Christ at work in the world and in our lives. God bless.